Ayo, what's going on, guys?
Good morning,
dude.
What's going on, guys?
Not too much.
Welcome, guys. This is this is the Hallway Club. Yeah, Keegan, Anthony, and I'm Chris. Thank you guys for checking us out. This is actually our first ever podcast. Super excited to be here. Yeah, I'm glad this day is finally here. We've always talked about doing this podcast, and here we are.
We're actually
That's right.
doing it, man.
It's all coming together. We love when a plan comes together. So.
I know it is, and I'm sure as we progress, it's we'll find ways we could do better, whatever. But right now, we're all just natural. So this is an audio version. Eventually, we'll like to do like video and stuff like that. Hopefully, we'll be there. We got to dial in the cameras and all that kind of stuff.
Get some good angles.
Because I want y'all to see the podcast, like the actual podcast room.
Yeah.
Like it's sick.
It's sick.
The vibe is cool in here.
I love it.
They
vibe
can't
is cool.
see what we see right now.
No, not at all. But yeah, how's everyone's morning going?
Pretty good, dude. Little tired from last night. That's okay. I mean, that's all right. It's
Yeah.
expected. It's expected after a night like that. Y'all made some noise. Y'all brought in a crowd, so that was a good time watching y'all perform.
As we're on our second cup of coffee.
I'm
Yeah.
on my
Good
third.
morning. You're on your third.
I'm a little jittery.
I don't
right
think
now.
that's good.
If you see me just like on the floor, like having a heart attack.
Chris is gonna crash midway through the podcast. You'll be like, "Ugh."
Yeah, I know, right? I am like really hot right now, though. Like I want to turn this fan on, but I think it's just gonna affect with the mic, so I don't.
You think it'll pick up wind noise?
Just gonna hear.
I don't know. There's a lot of dust on top of the fan, so we might just get dust all over our coffee.
I don't think that's how it works.
I don't think
The
that's
fan's
how it
pretty disgusting. Yeah, as we're all looking.
Yeah.
But yeah, as y'all, if you don't know, yeah, Keegan and I were in a band. What?
That was hot coffee.
Dude, you just. This is why we need a camera on us.
That was hot coffee, dude. I did not expect that to be like.
Dude, it's in a thermal, dude.
This man took a sip of his coffee.
Oh my god.
And just
take
spilled
the
it all over.
maybe not take the lid off. Never
Mike, is
mind.
this something I
No.
said?
Yeah.
I thought I gave you like an actual coffee cup.
Well, I wanted it in my cup because it keeps it warm, and I like my cup.
I think it's a little warm.
It's a little
little too warm.
A little too warm, dude. I was still thinking that my other coffee was in there from earlier whenever I came over this morning, so
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking that, oh my god, that's still going to be really hot coffee, and that was really hot coffee.
Oh man, that's funny.
That's okay though. It's okay.
It's all good. You're good now.
It's all good, man. It's all good.
But yeah, we're in a band, so we had that last night. It was awesome. Great time. And
Thank you, Apps and Taps.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Thank you, Apps and Taps. I mean, we did good. I mean, there was like, there was a lot of people there, man. And it went by so fast because it was our first show and like what?
This is our
The
first
year.
show back with the whole the
And
year,
then we
yeah.
didn't play it all in December. Our last show was in November, so it was the show just went by so fast. The adrenaline, I guess, the adrenaline rush was there.
That's the thing. Like when I get there, like it's natural. When I'm done setting everything up, I like to have like maybe one beer and a shot, and I'm like, I'm good. Like the adrenaline's up. It's crazy because like having work energy and then having show energy is totally different. I could have the like hardest day at work, so tired, but then adrenaline kicks in when you're getting ready for the show, and like it's weird.
You're ready.
Yeah, I'm so ready.
It's game
But
day, buddy.
working that day, then after the show, because you have like to me, like work energy, I'm full throttle. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? And then I get off, and then it's like having a show. You cannot get out of the full throttle mood, or you will not. You're not going to want to do the show because you're going to be tired.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you have to keep that same like. I'm about to go to work again. I'm
Yeah.
about to work another 4 to 5 hours.
It's
You know
a
what I'm
job.
saying?
It is a job. Like there's a lot of stuff that goes into it that the crowd or you guys like you don't see.
Right.
If you're in a band, and Anthony, you're a big part of it. You help out.
There's a lot behind the scenes that people don't know.
There really is.
There's a lot behind the scenes that I don't know. you
Yeah,
know?
I mean, from booking, like you're selling your band to these venues.
Yeah.
And you're really trying to convince them, and it's really hard with the bigger ones. I mean, like Boat Yard. Got that on my mind. I'm working at a dealership. Boat Show's coming up. Boat Yard. That's a really hard one to get into. It's a big venue. Apps and Taps, we finally got that, which is awesome. We're super thankful for them. But there's a lot to it. I don't want to get too far into that, but at the same time, it's a lot of fun. It doesn't feel like a job.
Well, like you said though, like people don't see the behind the scenes. Like people see us up there, but they don't see Anthony bringing stuff down.
Or the sound guy.
The sound guy setting everything
Right.
up, or you know what I'm saying, or other
they're,
people.
they're just
who
there to
help
drink
us.
their beer, watch the show, have a good time, and then go
Yeah.
home. Pack up, go home. But
Right.
but while they're going home, y'all are either still playing or loading up, heading back home. Actually, no. Loading up, going back to drop everything off, and then head home.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
You know.
the venue, like it's
y'all,
like
y'all don't stop till 3 o'clock.
yeah.
Sometimes.
Oh
you know?
yeah, like some venues are. Yeah, they think when I'm selling myself, it's like, oh yeah, like all y'all doing is just playing music. You're up there like, what's $100? That's all. That's it. But you don't see the travel time, the gas, getting the trailer ready, getting all that kind of stuff. Just it's a good, like, I would say, what if you have a 3-hour show, a good 5-hour total.
Yeah, because you like loading up like day before you want to get everything stationed
Right.
to go into the trailer, right?
Yeah.
That way, that just saves you just 45 minutes.
Exactly.
And then loading up, maybe about 15, 20 minutes
Yeah.
because we have everything staged. And then we get there, like at Apps and Taps, it's a big hill. And then you get to where it is.
Dude, that hill sucks.
So
Having to carry heavy ass speakers up
Oh
that
my
hill
God.
sucks.
like
Going
going
down's great.
down was not bad. Going up is, and especially after playing, dude, it's like wow.
And
Wouldn't trade it for anything.
and do you wanna Anthony, tell us your little what is it, like pulling out the, what is that, like gun or whatever? Not the real gun, that goofy gun or
I was
whatever.
just thinking about that. Yeah, I bet going up the hill getting shot at by the little Orbeez.
Orby gun,
The
yeah.
little
Orby
Orby
gun,
gun.
yeah.
That makes things a little hard too. I mean, I'm sure that makes things a little more
Literally,
difficult.
Keegan has 2 big ass speakers. He's carrying up the hill, and Anthony's like, "Oh, watch this!" Gets the
Yeah,
gun out
dude.
and just nails Keegan.
And I'm on a freaking incline, so I'm stumbling back, right? And then I'm like, dude, somebody's got to grab this monitor. Or thank God Chris was right there. I was
yeah,
like,
I saw the monitor going. I was like,
I
"No,
was like, dude, you gotta.
not the monitor."
I was
You gotta do
I was full Call of Duty going.
Yeah, and the lake is right behind, like you got the hill and then the lake.
Yeah.
Like the hill leads into the lake. So if that would have just rolled down and just fallen there, dude, would have been a bad day.
Dude, I would have cried.
That would have sucked.
God,
I was like,
dude.
wow.
That would have sucked.
And then I shot Willie. Willie was coming up with something
You
else.
shot him in
and
the dick.
Poor Willie, man, dude. I always feel like I do the most when it comes to him, and I'm always like, just like, oh my God. Oh, what a good dude, though. What a good dude.
Yeah,
He always has good spirits too.
He does, man.
Hey,
Him-
he did this signal to me whenever we were in the cookout drive-through. It was like what does this mean?
I think he was just saying,
That means something. What does this mean?
I don't
I
know. That looks
no?
scary.
yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Ask
Yeah.
I don't
them.
know. It was whenever last night when we were in the cookout drive-through. I was looking at Willie. Madeline was beside me, and I looked at Willie. I'm like, "Hey, babe, what is he doing?" And he was doing this. And I'm like, "What is that?" I don't know. I was trying to figure that out. That just came to my mind.
That was a little strange. It was a little strange.
Yeah, I
You
don't
know
get
what else?
that.
You know what else is a little strange?
Hmm.
It's a topic I want to get into.
Ooh.
Aliens.
Yeah, dude. There's a lot to talk about when it comes to that. Dude, we could be here for 2 days.
Dude.
A week.
Yes.
We could be
That
here
that
for a
that
long
that's what we
time.
need to do after this. We need to go out there and capture one and interview him.
Dude, could you imagine? Let's go.
Oh my
Yo.
God! Oh, dude. So the other day, I think it was on the radio or something, but there is an organization that it come February. It stops till the end of February. They're going to pay people $1 million to prove that mermaids are real, and and the requirements are you got to like set up an interview with the mermaid, all this other stuff, and prove to like the media, everyone, that mermaids are real. And this organization is going to pay people $1 million, whoever does it first.
Really?
Yes. I swear to you.
Now, like, what's our vision of, like, a mermaid? You know? Like, is it like what we see in the movies?
Like Ariel, yes.
Or is it like
that's-
something totally different? Like, it doesn't have an actual human face?
Dude, I don't think it. I think it's like something that like. I don't think it's anything like Ariel. I think it, yeah, may have a fish, but like I think like they're like they eat like they eat just like they're. I don't know, man.
I think mermaids are not what we think they are. You know, I
Right.
think they're like a fish. Maybe that kind of looks like a human, but at the same time, not like what we.
it's like you know like a shark, but not a shark. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Right.
bet like
Yeah, like in a way, yeah. That's kind of how I see it. Or mermaids maybe not even real. Like it's like the tooth fairy. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I think mermaids could be real. I do. I believe in a lot of crazy shit like that.
I know that 80% of the ocean has not been discovered yet. You got to think how much ocean that
big
is.
The ocean is.
But did you know NASA originally?
They were exploring the ocean.
They were exploring the ocean. They only explored 20%. Then they became a space organization. So what did they see?
Oh.
What did they see that makes them like, oh crap,
We got to get the fuck out of here.
we got to get out
Yeah.
of here. Like, we need to see what's out there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But then, I don't know. And then it goes into, you ever heard of the firmament? The Bible talks about that. It's a veil that God put over the earth to separate the earth and heaven, basically.
Okay.
So, like, is space even real? You know what I'm saying? The Bible talks about a firmament.
I never
Right.
thought of that.
You know what I'm saying? And have you noticed whenever they shoot a rocket in the air, you see how like it like fans out like that?
Yeah.
Like the back of it, it's going so fast it fans out.
Right.
Well, they say that's the speed that it goes, it's with the air. The firmament is made of water, right? That's what it is. It's made of water.
Right.
So if you go into the water, like if you put something in the water,
That's what it does.
it like spreads out. You like say a bullet, right? You shoot a bullet in the water, the back of the bullet's gonna fan out. Not the back of the bullet, but the
water around
the
it.
water around it's gonna fan out, right? So whenever they shoot a rocket up in the air, you see how it fans out.
Yeah.
It's hitting the firmament, and they can't get out. So is space even real?
Dude, so there's a theory that once you get into outer space, there's a theory. It's a whole theory that outer space is just it's water.
Yeah,
all of
dude.
it.
Yeah, dude. That's
There-
literally what. And that's the firmament.
So it's like water. So like people obviously like are going into space. We have a space station up there and stuff too, you know.
But do we?
Or you think?
I
So
don't-
you're
I
saying
don't know.
that's
It
what
could
they
be-
want us to think?
That's yes. I'm saying that's maybe that's what they want us to think. I think that
So
man
what-
has tried to rewrite everything God has done.
I agree.
You see
I
what
agree
I'm
with
saying?
that. I can agree with
Yeah.
that.
You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I think they're trying to. I mean, you ever,
Because you got to think the Bible has been passed down through multiple generations.
yes,
And people manipulate everything.
yes.
How could that not be manipulated? Like
Exactly.
I'm sure. I'm so.
But like, for instance, like the sun, like all that kind of stuff. That's all in space. How would if it's surrounded by water? How would it be on fire?
I don't.
Because fire. Oh God, I wish Joey was here. Because fire burns in water.
It does.
He-
Yeah, it does. But at the same time,
That's crazy, dude.
I'm glad you agreed.
Dude. This is insane, dude. It's
but I'm just
crazy.
yeah, because I'm like looking on the outside in. Like I don't know. Like I've always thought space, like it's actual space, you know, and then
Because
you
like,
know,
what
and
do
then
you-
the heavens is just way like above all that. You know?
I think so. My beliefs are like I believe in a lot of things. I definitely believe that portions of the Bible are totally real. I believe there is a higher power, whether it may be God or the universe. I don't know. All my answers are going to be. My main question is where do I go when I die, and that's going to answer all my other questions. Because when I die, bam, I'm like that's it. Because that's everyone's question. Where am I going? What happens? So everything will be answered then. But like, dude, it's just one of those things that you could get so deep into. It I forgot where I was going with that. I lost my train of thought.
You're good. I was gonna say, like, y'all think there's another life, like another, like Earth, out in space.
That's right where I was going.
That's what I figured.
I
but
think
I was, yeah.
so I think like our heaven or whatever you want to call it. I think that's in like a different dimension that we
just can't- haven't
physically
discovered
we
yet.
can't. No, we can't reach.
yeah,
in
we
these
can't
bodies,
We just can't see-
cannot,
yeah.
we cannot reach.
No, we can't.
Do you think as
But we
technology
can
progresses, do you think? Because that's
No.
something they're trying to do is try to see if there's like go further out into space and see what they could find.
They're not gonna find heaven.
No.
God-
That's not what I'm saying.
God
I'm just saying
separated
another like Earth, like that has water like on. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
it has a living creature on it. You know.
Yeah, I don't know.
And can you imagine if there was, like,
I'm
let's
sure-
just say, like, there was a whole nother Earth. Like, for instance, like, what if God, like, yeah, like, what if he had another, like, built another Earth? Why would he just build one? What if there's another one that we just don't even know? What if he's so powerful? So what if there was something? What if he did? That's all we know of.
Right.
right.
So if there was, like, can you imagine if we did discover that?
I think
Where do you think the world would be if we discovered that, and how do you think it would like?
I think I don't think we could handle that. I don't think us.
And what if that was our type of aliens? What we think are aliens, and that's
they're just us, but in a different like.
But like, and that's what, yeah.
I'm sure because I'm sure that's something that.
Could you imagine like aliens can look? Because like when you think of aliens, I think of something like gray, kind of black, like skinny alien. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bald. Yeah, exactly.
Right.
And I don't know, like, like. I kind of wanted to bring up too, like everyone always has that thing, like Area 51 or that kind of, what do they know?
Yeah.
Like, what are they hiding there? What are they doing there? Like, you remember that whole rant, like that whole thing where like,
oh my god, they were gonna go raid it or something.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, that was a day before my birthday.
Was it?
Yeah. So I was in college, and I'm like, so it was September 18th, 2021, because I was turning 19. Maybe it was 2020. No, it was 2019 whenever they're doing that. So I was turning 18 and I was in college. And I remember that happening. I'm like, oh my god, all these people are gonna die the day before my birthday. The world's gonna go to shit. Like, no, okay, that's fine. No.
Gosh,
I remember that, dude. Everyone, they were just like ready to fucking go in there and raid it.
Yeah, that would have been such a horrible idea, but we
Yeah,
don't
because
advise that at all.
The military's like guarding it.
Yeah, you're not going.
You're not going to
that.
fight the military.
Yeah, there's no way.
No,
You're crazy.
No.
You're
Especially
insane.
not going to tell them like a week in advance. And make a fake Facebook post about it. Like,
hey, we're coming.
Yeah,
just want to let you know.
Yeah,
I'm sure they're prepared for so many scenarios like that. Like,
oh yeah, they are. It is weird though. Like, you think each president, like, they have to. Like, each president knows what Area 51, all
Maybe.
that.
There's a conspiracy theory that
just...
Dwight D. Eisenhower, who was a president of the United States, actually met with an alien.
Yeah.
Really?
I saw something about
Conspiracy
that.
theory, yeah. But it's crazy. You were talking about what is an alien. I want to bring the Bible into it. It's Ephesians 6:10 through 13. It says, a final word, be strong in the Lord and his mighty power, but put on all of God's armor so that you will be able to stand firm against all strategies of the devil. But this is verse 12. For we are not fighting against flesh and blood, enemies, but against evil rulers and principalities of the unseen world.
So could that mean that
against mighty powers in this dark world and against evil spirits in the heavenly place?
Wait, it's saying there's evil spirits in the heavenly place.
So, think about it like this. I think what that is saying is we don't fight against flesh and blood. Like, our real enemies are not mankind.
Right.
Our enemies are things of this unseen world.
So could that mean that like hell, right?
Right.
It's not flesh and bones. Hell is what you make it.
I believe I don't believe hell is what you make it because the Bible clearly tells you what hell is.
Right.
I believe that, the whole other dimensions.
Yeah.
I believe that. I believe heaven is in another dimension. I believe hell is in another dimension. You know what I'm saying? But,
do you think heaven and hell are in the same dimension?
I've never thought about that, honestly. I actually never thought about that.
Because it's these two places that no one's seen.
Other than the people.
But they're always talked about together.
Right.
You can't mention heaven without mentioning hell, and you can't mention hell without mentioning heaven. You always bring it to those two topics. So do you think those could be...
There's God and there's Satan.
Yeah. Do you think those two could be in the same dimension?
I mean, that makes sense.
Because good and evil are always together.
Good and evil are always together. But I believe that, so...
Like, I don't think they're I don't think they're like like in heaven. There's also hell. Like,
yes,
you don't knock on the door and open.
And then
hey, Satan.
exactly. Like when you're in heaven,
what
I believe too is like if you go to heaven, you don't feel depressed or you don't feel like that fire or pain or any of that.
No
you
pain,
know, so
no
that's
anything.
not. Yeah, so I always thought, how I look at it is like heaven is complete opposite of hell,
Right.
and they're far away. But that's something that, it's something I think we maybe dive deeper into like another podcast about that, diving really deeper into that,
But what I was saying was, I think aliens are not what we think they are. I think aliens like this from the unseen world, aliens could be angels. Aliens could be fallen angels. You've heard of the fallen angels.
Yeah.
Aliens could be, you know what I'm saying?
Because they no flesh.
like
no.
aliens could be like good. Like
Have you seen the pictures that people have made of Bible accurate angels?
no, I haven't.
It is crazy.
So an alien is anything that belongs to a foreign territory. Basically, someone is not a citizen of a country they reside in, would be considered an alien. In the plant and animal world, an alien species to a region are often called invasive species. If now talking about aliens on Earth,
So it's like something that doesn't belong.
yes. So talking about aliens on Earth could refer to anything like that is not from Earth, like spiritual beings,
Right.
demons and angels, like you said, evil and good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I think that the aliens that we talk about are the Bible talks about it. We don't fight flesh and blood, but things that are unseen in this world, evil spirits that are unseen in this world.
Right.
And He has put this veil over us, the firmament, like we were talking about,
protect
over
us from
to
it.
separate us from that. You know what I'm saying?
So what if that veil, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you got our universe,
Mm-hmm.
right? Our whole universe. And let's just say space is real. What if that veil is covering the whole universe from all the other universes? What if it's not just around Earth? Do you think it could be, because Bible's open for interpretation. Sorry.
Right.
But so what if it could be meaning that veil is like over, every separate universe kind of deal?
I honestly don't know, to be honest with you. I do know, the King James Bible.
Right.
This is to get into what we were just talking about. King James took chapters and books out of the Bible that he didn't like. Right?
Yeah.
He took out there's stuff that we're reading in the Bible today. That stuff has been taken out of it, and King James took it out. That's why it's called the King James Bible, because he took out things that he didn't agree with. That's the thing. Man tries to dictate everything God does. You know what I'm saying? In His Word. If you look up, I'm still doing research on it, but look up the Book of Enoch. We're not going to get into it, but if you want to, I want to do more research, because if you really want to talk about aliens, the Book of Enoch talks about aliens. Talks about the fallen angels being aliens. The Book of Enoch. But we wouldn't know that in the Bible. It's not in the Bible that you buy at the store.
Right.
You ever heard of the Dead Sea Scrolls?
Yeah.
The Book of Enoch was one of those. It's books of the Bible that have been taken out and they were buried.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
The Book of Enoch was one of them. Y'all do your own research. I totally wish I would have done a little bit more like in the Book of Enoch so I could kind of tell you about it. But I think that'd be a good topic, like you said, for another day to really dive deep into that. You know what I'm saying? The Bible correlates with so much, like science and stuff like that. Like, and they try to divide it, but like,
what?
God was a scientist, dude. He created science.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying? Or the universe, like you said.
Right.
Science has always been. It just took man to discover it, right?
Exactly.
Science has always been. It's always been a thing.
Right.
Man just discovered it.
You can't prove science wrong.
Right.
Well.
Yes,
It
you
depends
can,
on
because
what-
there's hypotheses.
Yeah.
Hypotheses. There's hypothesis.
But like a lot of things are proven and backed up by science, and then you can go back into the Bible, and it's like, oh,
it's in the Bible.
all this shit's already there.
Yeah.
But that's what's crazy. It's just like,
Well, it's crazy how like the Bible.
something's going on with that. There's a connection between all that.
Yes, there is.
There is, and this is something I don't want to get in like too far either. But like how the Bible like also like relates to like everything is unfolding
Yes.
right now,
Yes.
which is kind of crazy too.
Yes.
And I don't want to get into it like too
Right
much with
now,
that, but I'm just saying that is kind of crazy too.
Read Revelations. That's all I can say. It's in Revelations.
Yeah.
Everything. There's the parts in Revelations that are happening right before our eyes.
So I remember seeing something about the moon rusting, and
The moon rusting.
yeah, I think that's in. I don't know where it's at, but like past like a couple of years ago, the moon was like rusting. There was like
Must be from all that water.
Ah, dude.
comes back around.
Comes back around.
Goes around, comes back around.
That's funny. Oh man, dude. Do you think we're gonna see, in our generation, Elon taking people up to the, space and going to the moon?
I think so.
I do too.
I think that's when it'd be
lifetime.
discovered.
Yeah, in our lifetime.
Would y'all do it? Would y'all do it?
No.
You wouldn't do
I
it?
would.
I mean, if it was fairly like priced well,
I wouldn't pay.
you just
I'm
wouldn't.
not doing it.
So
at all.
even if it was free, you wouldn't go up to space
No.
because you're like just scared of that heights and stuff,
Not
or just the aspect of it being
just
so new.
just the aspect of it, one, and two, it's just I don't know, man. Like I'm not with that.
No,
No.
you don't want to drown up there.
No, I don't want to drown. You're not gonna be able to get out. There's a firmament up there, dude.
So you don't think anyone's went to space, like to the moon?
I don't know. I'm very open
Because I feel like
guess.
that's proven though. Like we've seen rockets go into space. We have a space station.
Do we? I don't know. I'm being honest with you.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I don't
Yeah,
believe
we
in
do.
space.
We have
I'm
multiple
not
space
saying I
stations.
We have
don't.
multiple. Yeah, like,
I'm not saying I don't believe in space. I know we have space station in space. I'm
like
just
there's
saying-
people up there right now.
I know. I'm just saying I'm not saying that I don't believe in space. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying I'm open to learn more about it.
Because it could be just some guy that was like, I want to say that we're surrounded by water.
Yeah.
It could be some guy doing that.
Or
Right.
or like
Should I answer this call live on podcast? See what Rachel thinks.
I don't think you'll be able to hear.
Yeah, you won't really be
No.
able to hear.
Sorry, Rachel.
He's getting a phone call in case y'all wondering.
Um,
So like, oh man, like, I guess some of these questions I was gonna ask too are kind of a little, I don't know. I guess they kind of with the aliens thing, they kind of don't relate now too much what we were saying. But I was gonna be like if aliens were real, like, do you think they were like how old do you think genuinely they could be?
Yeah, like how old can they live for? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like are they?
Well, here's
Because the reason why I was saying that too is because you were saying like what if they're like an angel or something like that?
Yeah.
Like then they would live forever. But if
these
they're
are
not,
in every. These
and we're
are
not
all
saying
what ifs. These
yeah,
are
this is all what ifs.
ifs.
Like exactly what we're saying is all like.
Like I'm not saying I don't believe in space.
And I know we're
just,
talking. We're talking religiously too. We're not pushing any of that on anybody.
No.
You can believe whatever you want to believe. We're
Right.
just voicing what we are thinking, and we're just preaching
Right.
to y'all. So,
right.
but yeah, like what, like with their.
So here's the thing. So say like there's life on another planet that's like millions and millions of light years away. 1 second for them could be like 3-5 years for us because of the distance and how time and space works and everything.
Right.
If we were to point a telescope at a planet that's stupid far away, we would be seeing. Let me rethink this. If a different alien planet was pointing a telescope at us right now from a certain point, they could be looking into the past because of the way light
Yeah.
the way light reflects out into space. They could like
I get
pinpoint.
that. Yeah, I understand where you're going.
So I don't know. When it comes to age, I don't know.
Do they die, though?
They probably. Life is life. Life has an end.
Right.
All life has an
Right.
end.
Oh man.
It does, doesn't it?
All life has an end.
Yeah.
Like what if like babies were born in space? Would they look like an alien? Because of time and all that, like the.
Whoa. Okay. So okay. So if let's just say I were to have a kid and I had that kid on Mars and I
Yeah.
brought him to Earth,
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
is that an alien?
Is that an alien? Because it's born. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Wait.
And time travelers, if we had a time traveler come to the past, is he an alien because he's not from our Earth? He's from future Earth.
I guess technically you would be.
Yo.
And that kind of crazy to think about a little bit too.
That really is.
Because what if those are the aliens we're thinking of as time travelers, and there's
Yeah.
no other life? Well, I don't know.
Have you
And
seen
could that alien
pictures?
take a human form in a way? You know.
Yeah, I
Shapeshifters,
believe
those-
that.
those-
Shapeshifters, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Reptilians, you ever read
Dude,
about those?
that is
Skinwalkers?
crazy.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Skinwalkers,
yeah.
dude.
What if we
Here-
we're out in public and like we live in Charlotte? It's like what if we're out in Charlotte, the city, or something? And,
There's
we're
like
next to an
there's like
alien?
videos online of like animals and people like shape shifting. I saw
yeah,
this
dude.
I saw this deer. I was like scrolling through TikTok, and I get some crazy, awesome, cool stuff on TikTok.
Did it have like 4 noses? Like,
I saw that deer. That one's like an actual species of some sort.
oh, that's weird.
This is sponsored
Um,
by TikTok.
Yeah, right. But it was a video of a deer sitting there just like looking around, and it just like kind of like stretched out and did this like weird thing, and then it looked at the camera and it instantly went back. It still looked like a deer, but it was like,
crazy.
oh my god, let me find the video real quick. Y'all are gonna like be like, what?
Dude, there's a video I saw. It was on TikTok, and this dude was like, speaking of skinwalkers, right?
Yeah.
He was this guy was like in a field, and he didn't have a
Oh
shirt
my-
on or anything,
He,
dude.
was he on a horse?
I don't know, but he was like yelling. He was like, "Help! Help!" He's just
Wow.
standing there in a field, dude. And this guy's like driving by, videoing him, and the thing's like walking towards him, and he takes off the car,
Really?
dude. He was like, "Yeah,
Dude,
forget
that's-
that."
That's honestly like kind of crazy.
Yeah,
I definitely think there's things out there that we don't know about.
yeah,
And
dude. Stuff that I mean, the caves,
think-
cave systems.
Yeah, that stuff too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, do you think like
There's caves we haven't even discovered.
do you think like if
This isn't it.
I was gonna say like just like what if there was an alien attack? Do you think we would be ready?
No, no, not at all.
Not at all, right?
No.
What's the reason for attacking? I
I
haven't
don't know.
done
Like,
anything.
what if they attacked? Like, what if that's something that happens? Like,
I don't think that's ever going to happen. In my opinion, I don't think
Yeah.
that is ever going to happen. But let's say
'Cause
it
you know
did.
how, like,
let's
Anthony-
say it did. Let's say it did, right? I don't think our technology can match up to their technology.
I think
I
they've
get that.
given us some of their
So,
technology.
I do too. The pyramids, dude.
But-
I think they helped build the pyramids.
Had to have.
so I got.
There's no way
No,
those
I
dimensions
think so
are so
too.
perfect.
I think so too. I just had this on top of my head real quick. Anthony, I was at Dunkin' Donuts at drive-through, and Anthony brought up a really good point. And like, what if he said something like computers or our technology is talking back and forth to each other? Anthony, you could jump on this.
Yeah.
What if that's like aliens in a way planning, and they don't know what they were saying? They couldn't. It was in a different language. The computers were talking back our technology, and we couldn't discover what they were actually saying. But what if that's aliens communication trying to plan maybe an attack or whatever?
I don't know.
I mean, it's a possibility. I don't think it would go.
Or do you think it's
I think it's just computers being able to talk to each other, and we can't decode it.
right? Because
'cause
I don't know where
compu-
you found that or where that information was formed from.
It was like Google and Facebook or something was like talking to each other like through whatever
Like some
program.
weird.
Yeah, it was. I saw it a while ago, dude.
I was at you were bringing that up. I was at the drive-through and he brought that up and I was like, wow. I was like, actually, like it's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
That actually happened. Like robots,
Yeah,
Terminator.
dude.
dude.
Terminator, bro.
Like that kind of stuff. That's a whole nother topic.
It's crazy how one topic can jump into like 4 or 5 others.
Oh, dude, you can loop so much of this stuff.
Yeah.
around
Oh,
to,
you
like,
really could.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because all of it revolves. I mean, everything. It goes. You can bring just stupid amount of stuff in there. You can bring like government into like aliens and
Right.
stuff. You can bring in the.
So one thing that
Reptilians, dude.
Reptilians,
There's
bro.
people that think reptilian people are in our government. They're just shapeshifted into humans.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I believe that. I'm just saying I think a conspiracy theory. You gotta think like a conspiracy theory is obviously from something somebody has seen or think they've seen. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a theory. Otherwise, I don't think anybody would just be like just thinking about some stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think there's some like a small. I think there's small evidences in a conspiracy theory that are somewhat true,
Right.
and then I think some conspiracy theories. I don't know, man. Like how does one come up with a conspiracy theory? Obviously, he's like he found something. right?
Yeah,
You gotta
something,
find
something,
something.
something
Like-
made them think of that.
Right.
Right, exactly. And why do you think so many people still think like aliens built the pyramids and stuff?
Right. Right.
You know?
Dude,
where did
well-
that come from? Like how?
Well, because
you know?
we were taught in school, and recently, everything that we've been taught in school about the pyramids and shit, wrong.
Everything we've been taught in school, period, wrong.
Right, yeah.
We've been lied to about our history. They're like
We've been
it's
programmed.
Yeah, it's
We've been
programmed.
It is
programmed.
programmed. Yeah.
Go to school, wake up, go to school, and when you graduate, you'll go to college. And anybody that goes to college is going to be perfect. But yet, the blue collar worker that goes to weld or something on an oil rig makes like $100,000, maybe even $200,000 a year,
Yep.
while the person with college debt is trying to pay off $100,000 to $200,000 of college debt.
Well, but,
So you
but
tell
at the same time, that's mostly in America. You got other countries that free school.
Right.
I'm sure there's something about it that's not completely free. Maybe I don't know. I haven't looked into that, but
Yeah. You know.
people that country actually wants to educate their people, where they just want to make money.
Right.
Yeah. So it's all a money game. But like, why should there be free college? Like, what did the professors pay? Why did the professors that teach at college have to pay for their college for their students to not have to pay for their tuition? You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
Like, how am I going to get paid? If you're giving them free schooling, how are the professors going to get paid? Oh, with our tax dollars. That's how. That's another topic.
we can go on that.
Yeah, that's another.
The
I'm
pyramids,
done.
though. So everything we've been learning about them in school, wrong. But like the coordinates of almost each pyramid, I forget which one it is. It's one of the pyramids, the Egyptian pyramids. But one of them is like in the exact center of Earth, and then it's the coordinates on it is the exact numbers of the speed of light.
Yeah.
So where it's at on the map, it's like perfectly. It's at a perfect point, and those numbers, speed of light, like people are trying to say, it's time travel or space travel. Is you can do it through the pyramids.
Yeah, but those aren't the only pyramids.
Those
on
are
this
not.
earth.
Those are not. The
There's
only
pyramids in the ocean. There's
There
pyramids in the mountains. There's a pyramid in Antarctica. There's a tunnel in Antarctica.
There's a tunnel.
There's a tunnel
Is
in
there really?
Antarctica.
I didn't know that.
Yes, it has not. The guy was walking. Didn't show the whole video, but there is a tunnel in Antarctica. But yet, our leaders meet there once a year.
Huh?
Our leaders meet in Antarctica once a year. Or I saw a thing where several of our leaders went to Antarctica for a meeting. Why are you going to Antarctica for a meeting? Well, like you said, there's pyramids. I saw a cave, not a tunnel, like a cave system.
You saw it? You were there?
Oh, dude, I was there. I went to Egypt and climbed to the top of the Egyptian pyramids to time travel to the Antarctica pyramids. But no, man, it's just the crazy thing is, like, why pyramids? Why is there so many pyramids on this earth? Who put them here? Why are the pyramids here?
Right.
Like, there's got to
How'd
be a
they-
connection.
Dude, and they're built so perfectly too.
Yes.
And that's another thing. And there's I saw something. I hate that we keep saying I saw something. But I did. It was online, but it was showed how like the pyramids could be built using sound. It was like the sound vibrations was picking up an object and then placing it, picking it up and placing it. Like it's wild.
That's insane.
So the South Pole ice tunnels are a network of passages. Sorry, I don't have glasses. Of passages underneath the. What is that?
Scott Station.
What is that? A remote research base in Antarctica. The tunnels contain pipes to bring fresh water to the research base, but they also contain something unexpected.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I think that's right up our
Time
alley,
travel?
boy.
Do you walk into the tunnel and that's the time travel?
I don't know.
Well, that kind of, you ever heard of
That'd be
CERN?
crazy.
CERN. Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
They were
CERN.
colliding the atoms and like making.
Trying to find the God particle. But did you know that I saw this thing?
I saw this thing, man. I saw this. I saw that.
Like they can like colliding the particles at that, or like can open up like
Portals.
portals.
We can go to the nether, bro.
Like, bring stuff in, or bring stuff in that is not good.
Right.
Fighting,
Like
basically,
different energies.
Basically, you remember what I read in the Bible? We do not fight against flesh and blood, but of principalities of the unseen world.
So they could be bringing in all this.
Yes.
Dude, did you see
because they can't get out, so they have to have a way to bring it in.
So did you see that they
Now,
do
dude,
like weird...
let that blow your mind for a second, dude. Now, did that just blow your mind, though, when you really think about that? Well, we can't get out. We can't go and see it. So let's collide these particles
and just bring it in.
and bring it in.
Let's just like give them. Let's just open the door for them.
Yes.
Did you see that they do like rituals before they do the collider?
Yeah, dude, that's satanic as crap, dude.
What like is that? How is that allowed? How is like?
Bro,
I don't know. Yeah.
there's so much stuff, but it's only gonna get worse, dude. I mean, just think, not to keep bringing up the Bible, but it does say in the last days it'll be like the days of Noah. And if you go, I'm not gonna get into it. Go read about the days of Noah. I mean, it's pretty bad, dude.
A fake ritual killing filmed in a country yard at CERN. This was back in 2016. Warning: this. What is this? I wish we had a screen I could pull this up on.
I know, because they have no clue what you're doing.
Should I be watching this?
I don't think you should.
Whatever you find on Google. You
I'm
don't
not
know.
watching it.
No, but you know what is also kind of crazy, too?
Hmm.
Kind of transition from the alien stuff. Was it, what TV show predicted everything? Was it Simpsons?
The Simpsons.
Dude, that was...
I think The Simpsons even had something about CERN in it too.
They did. The Simpsons predicted President Trump's presidential run and election and his 2024 run.
Mm-hmm.
They predicted that.
Right.
They predicted for 2023 they predicted a zombie outbreak.
Dude. What are you watching?
I don't think he was supposed to watch that.
I don't know. It didn't look too good.
It was a.
No one knows what you're watching, so
I
it's
know.
really,
I know.
They're probably
It's-
really confused right now.
Yeah.
They keep saying it's a fake human, but I just saw the human take off its coat and then walk around and lay down, and then the dude. They were all in these hoods, these black hoods, and the other dude came up to the dude that was laying on the ground and just went, fucking.
All right, that sounds a little weird. But yeah, dude, they predicted a zombie
Outbreak.
outbreak.
Yeah, but it was from eating a burger. This new burger came out. Everybody ate it.
Do you
and then
think-
they all turned
It's the
into
Beast
zombies.
Burger, bro.
But that's kind of crazy
It's
though.
the Impossible Whopper.
So, but everything they predicted in the past years were all
I don't know. Is it everything?
was it all true?
Is
And
it
all
everything, or
happened?
is it certain things?
Certain things, not everything.
Did those certain
things.
So
things
like
have
that
a
zombie
correlation?
apocalypse,
There's
that's
certain things that they predicted that came true, and there's things that just, didn't. They predicted 9/11.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Like you were saying, in the Biggie Smalls song, it says
Yeah.
blow up like the World Trade.
Yeah,
And that was before 2011, obviously.
right.
Or 2001, my
2001,
bad.
yeah.
Is he talking about world trade,
Or
or
did he
the
say,
world trade?
No, blow up, get big, how
get
big,
big,
the building is.
yeah.
Right.
But it's crazy, though, how he said that, and then the Twin Towers.
Yeah,
You know what
that
I'm
is
saying?
kind of crazy.
Maybe,
Yeah, I don't know.
but I don't know.
There's two
man.
sides of that for sure.
Yeah, there's definitely two sides.
There's
There's always two sides to a story.
Yeah.
You know. And everything we're saying, we're not saying we believe that. It's literally ifs. You
yeah,
know,
we're
and-
just bringing this up.
Just out and up in the air.
And
Bring conversation to the table.
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
Exactly. No, I agree. And y'all definitely need to comment too. Let us know what you're thinking, what you think about everything.
Yeah.
It's
Give us
something
some
we can bring up.
feedback. Give us some feedback. Maybe if you're, we're close with y'all, come on the podcast. Come on, we got an open seat.
Yeah, we have
we
a
got
let's
special
talk.
open
guest.
seat, open
Let's talk.
mic, open headset.
Yeah, but yeah, that's the crazy though. Can you imagine the whole Walking Dead thing actually came true?
If
And
it did come,
I kind of want to get on that topic just a little bit. What if our type of way of like a zombie isn't what we really think it is? What if it's
So it's kind of
Like-
like the aliens. What if aliens aren't like the
exactly? It's in a way, but kind of different a little bit. But what if some type of virus went around, I'm not saying, like the COVID shot or any of that kind of stuff. I'm just saying, what if our bodies reacted to something and formed like almost like a rabies type in us humans, where we had like if you get bit or something, like you're infected. Yeah. Like what if it comes down to that?
Have you seen the thing? What's the most recent thing right now is The Last of Us, the TV show. I haven't watched it. I haven't even played the video game because I know it's all great. But I like my stuff. I do my own thing. Anyways, The Last of Us basically it's talking about this fungus that can like you get infected with the fungus. It's like a mushroom deal or whatever, and it takes over your system, it takes over your body, and it's based on a real fungus that does that to insects and everything else. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now,
So that there's like actual like deers even get it too. Deers can get it. They get this like fungus or what is it called?
And it affects
Parasite or
it's called
something.
a zombie deer.
It
takes over.
It takes over its all brain and controls and does what it wants it to do.
Right.
And it happens with insects or whatever. But even with technology, I bet you could advance that to a larger scale to do that to a human. And I bet you at some point they're going to try scientists might try and take this and try to use it to their advantage, and then it could just be like the movies, backfire, and then all things go to hell.
Now, are they going to be like the Walking Dead zombies or World War Z? I'm really hoping Walking Dead, because if it's World War Z, dude, and they're running like that, buddy, there ain't nothing any of us can do.
No, yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah,
I mean,
no.
That'd be crazy.
I'm getting on a plane, and I'm just...
You're going to space.
Fuck this shit, I'm going to Mars, and then you hit the water. You're like,
I'm going to climb up top of the pyramid and time travel to the past.
Yeah. You're going to stop it. There's another theory. Oh, I love talking about theories. Who's that one girl with the climate stuff that no one
Greta
likes?
Thunberg.
Yeah, there's a theory that she's a time traveler.
Yeah, dude, there's an old picture of a girl
really?
that looks just like
her.
her, dude. It's insane.
Really?
It is insane. If you want to look at the picture, type in Greta Thunberg time traveler. But it is insane. Look up the celebrities, dude. Have you seen the celebrities?
Yes.
Like Nicolas Cage, The Matrix, Keanu Reeves, dude. Jay-Z, Eddie Murphy.
Here it is. This is the photo.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
Right? And there's this isn't just the only photo. There's multiple. There's like one of her like working in like a field.
This episode is brought to you by SeatGeek. Where we? That's funny. No, that's all. It's all like good stuff. We like these conversations of theories and everything. I love getting into theories.
Here it is.
Yeah,
Here's the one. Here's the one photo I was talking about. She's like, I don't know. They're like doing something. Is that picture. No? Is it?
Yeah, it's just zoomed out.
Oh shoot! Yeah, you're right.
Look at that, though, dude.
Yeah, it is kind of crazy.
God,
definitely crazy to think about. But yeah, no, this is all good stuff, and I think this podcast is kind of coming to a wrap a little bit. Hopefully y'all kind of enjoyed it. I think
that's
good
pretty interesting stuff.
I think it was some good stuff for sure.
God, dude, I want to keep diving deep into everything.
We can dive in deep to a lot of stuff, and this is only the start. There's definitely a lot of stuff where we can improve on. There's also stuff as we progress, we will, get better.
Give us some ideas. Give us some.
We will have
constructive criticism is always nice because this is something that we're really serious about, and we're gonna continue to do. We just have fun doing this,
right?
Yeah.
We could just at the end of the
day, we may sound like idiots.
Yeah, we might sound like idiots.
We sound stupid. Like, oh my God, these guys have no idea. Yeah, exactly. We don't, but at least we're talking about it. We're bringing it to the table. We're having a good time.
Exactly.
3 cups of coffee in. I'm having a great time.
Yeah, me too.
It's Sunday morning,
dude. A great time.
Hey, forget about it.
Forget about it.
Forget about it.
Man, yeah.
Brought to you by Forget About It.
Forget about it. Yeah, unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
I thought you were going to give me that shirt for Christmas, but you didn't.
I didn't. I need to, though.
You got the daddy.
I always say that.
I gotta I gotta make the t-shirt, dude. I'm still trying to think of what our inside joke
was,
dude.
For our gifts.
Think about it.
I want to say it had something to do with katanas, maybe? Like a sword? Was it? No,
that doesn't ring a bell.
Wouldn't that?
We'll never know. I was like, dude, I need to write this down because I was on the phone with him, and whenever we said it, and then I was like,
lost it.
Never wrote it down.
Oh damn!
And now I'm like, dang, I should have wrote it down.
Jeez. Gosh, man, yeah, I'm looking forward to like having a special guest on the podcast. Like,
Yeah,
and
dude.
maybe not like we can't get any like famous people or anything, but we can get people that have been through. Not yet, but I definitely think having people that on here that's been through some stuff or has some, information that maybe we don't know or some crazy times that we can bring up. I think that'd be kind of cool. And if y'all got any suggestions or any, people,
or if you want to be that person.
Yeah, let us know. Yeah.
Everybody has their own opinion to everything. So.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and it's the three of us, and we have another mic just set up right here, and it's we're ready. We're ready for a guest. So we have some stuff in the works. We have some people that we're thinking about for sure, and it's a matter of just reaching out and just making it happen. But we do want to be pretty consistent with a lot of this stuff too. I think kind of expect a podcast each week.
Yeah. Whether it be like a Saturday night, we'll record one.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, there'll be one at least,
once a week.
We're definitely going to record one once a week.
Yeah, exactly. And so expect that. We are. This is an audio version, but we will have video as well. We're working on that. So that's definitely sometime within this year we'll have that. But for right now, we're on Spotify and we're also on YouTube. So you can check us out there.
Apple Podcasts? Is that?
We haven't worked too much on the Apple Podcast, but we could look into that.
Yeah.
We could look into that.
Yeah.
And maybe create an account too for them.
Okay.
And
we'll have a link tree on the Instagram and we can put our OnlyFans in there and stuff.
Yeah, our OnlyFans, all that. All our socials are also going to be down below in the description. So if you're interested in checking us out, feel free to hit us up there, DM us. What are you typing in? Keegan's searching something on the computer right now. I'm just as confused as y'all are. So
I put every E except for the eyes.
I don't. What are you doing? All right.
I'll show you after. Sorry.
Oh, rock on, guys.
Yeah, I think it was pretty good.
It was a great time, man. Thank
All
y'all
right,
for
guys.
listening.
We are
The Hallway Club.
the Hallway Club.
Right.
The Hallway Club. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll catch y'all later.
Take care, guys.
All right, that's a wrap.
Nice. Look at these. Look. Eddie Murphy.
Oh, is that what you were doing?
There's so many.
Eddie Murphy. Look. Who's that? JT. Justin Timberlake. Johnny Depp.
Oh, man.
Look at this.